Page 25, Kum-Ba-Ya. Another piece where we get the primary chords in the right hand. Let's take it one hand at a time. Make sure we got it okay. So 4/4 time. 4 counts in a measure. Quarter note gets a count. Again, it's got a 2-beat pickup. So we're coming in on beat 3. You've heard all this before, I'm sure. It's right hand first. Just check the notes and the rhythms here. 3, 4, and then a 1 chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then 4 chord, 1 chord. And that for the most part is the piece. Let's go to the second line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and rest, and then a 5/7 chord, and then lift up, thumb again. Okay, left hand. Well, just here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tied, 2, remember it's tied, and that's pretty much it. You get some chords at the last line, you hear, then the 4 chord, and the 1 chord, and the 5/7 chord, and the 1 chord. You've heard all that before. Put the hands together. Here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's tied, hold it down for 4 counts, and you do that some more. Let's go down to the last line. You're here. 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's tied for 4. And the repeat sign means you do it all over again. That's sort of the idea. You get it under your fingers and get rid of the hesitations. As far as articulation go, they don't give you any. You can follow the words, and when you come to a comma or a rest, you can lift up. It's a phrase. Lift up. It's like taking a breath. Lift up. Otherwise, you connect it. And the left hand, just connect it as best you can. Now, it's a personal thing with me, but when I'm trying to hear the phrases, the musical sentences, the musical thoughts, I tend to play it faster because I can hear them better. I can hear the phrases better if I play it a little faster, and that's why I do that. Dynamics, MF, mezzo forte goes to the melody. It's the right hand. Really, the melody is the top note of the chord, but it's a rather advanced technique to learn to play one note louder in a chord. Even though you're playing all 3 notes, to bring out 1 chord, don't worry about that. Just play the chord itself louder. The left hand, keep it in the background. Just keep it in the background, it's fine. Speed is somewhere in the middle. I've heard this at different speeds. Some people will take very slowly. That's okay if you're singing it, but on piano, just piano by itself, that doesn't work very well because it's too percussive. The piano, you play the note and it just wants to die away. So it needs to flow. You got to maintain a certain speed in order for it to flow. So make sure it's somewhere in the middle. Look out, it gets a bit tricky there in the second line, in the second and third measures, because you're here, rest, you have a rest in the right hand, but you're holding the left hand down, plus the left hand's tied. So now you add the chord to it. Now you can lift both hands up to go on. So it's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So make sure you got all that rhythm correctly between the hands there. I'd like to play this with you very slowly. Let's check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to try any dynamics. There really isn't any hardly to speak of. I'm going to play both hands about the same so you can hear them. You're just making sure you play the same note I'm playing at the same time I'm playing it. That's all this is for. I'll give us 2 counts because we're coming on beat 3, and we are going to repeat it because it's repeated. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 4, tie, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, tie, repeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.